All right, it looks like we're live. Good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I'm your good friend, MGTOW Academy. Glad to be back on the internet. I haven't died. I almost died, but I haven't died. So I'm here. It's what's today? March 23rd, 2022. Oh boy, time flies. Pun intended. I've been busy. And when I say pun intended, it's because I've been pursuing a few things, and one of them has been my lifelong dream of wanting to fly. So I got that knocked out. I'm almost done with my license. That's been pretty good. So yeah, I'm just talking to kill time until we can get some people into the stream. But hey, let's not talk about me. I know you're not here to hear about my personal life. I know you're here to see what's involved with my response to this article, right? If you're looking at the thumbnail, or maybe listening to the archived version of this live show, it's titled "The Taliban of the Manosphere Article Response." So, what does that mean? Good question. Well, you see, I was reading some random shit on the internet, and I passed by it, and boy, oh boy, did it get my attention. So, let me go ahead and show you what I have. But before I do that, let me do it so I don't look like a complete fool. So, excuse me. But before I do that, let me. Perfect timing. Cool. So our sound is coming through nice and clear. Let's go ahead and read said article. So it's on GQ magazine. I will, as always, link to you the article itself so you can read it for yourself and create your own thoughts if you will. But the title is kind of the attention to the news that much for my, for the sake of my mental health and well being. But that really caught my attention. I was like, damn, the Taliban? That's pretty damn extreme comparison to make, but with it. So let's go ahead and read this and see what we can find. Oh boy. So let's see. Out on the wilder shores of the manosphere, they talk constantly about the blue pill. I don't personally, but yes, that's definitely true. Derived from a scene in the Matrix, taking the blue pill lets you live your life and with blissful ignorance of the monstrous reality of the wicked world while necking the red of your eyes to reveal the off truth. Sure, okay. Dream world or real world, it's your choice. As rebel leader Morpheus, Lawrence Fishburne. Okay, so they're explaining the movie. Cool. Sure, more or less we get that. Don't want to go through that. Let's go ahead and sad bit. And then, but out in the manosphere, far too digital sewer of for 50,000 shades of misogyny. Taking the red pill means that a guy has opened his eyes to the bitter truth about women, namely that women are not pieces of meat. Women are pieces of poison. Holy, I was not expecting that, but okay. Well, I mean, I didn't write the article. Okay. And that they will lie about you and your career, suck your bank account dry, wreck your life, and send you to a cell with some other blameless soul. You got on the wrong side of the sisters, like that nice Harvey Weinstein. The red pill represents a new phase in online misogyny. Donna Zuckerberg, not Mark Zuckerberg, but Donna Zuckerberg, to make that clear, the author of Not All White Men. Red pill believers, says Donna Zuckerberg, not only mocks and belittles women, they also believe that in our society, men are oppressed by women. Well, how do you approach that? I disagree with that very black and white statement. I don't think it says, "Oh yeah, we're oppressed by women," or vice versa. I mean, everyone's got their issues. It's different for everyone. So I found that over time to make those blanket type of statements, it doesn't exactly give you the accurate picture, for lack of a better word. So I don't fully agree with that. So okay, I don't truly agree with that notion. And I honestly, through MGTOW, I haven't really felt that way. But okay, I'm willing to keep an open mind. Let's keep going on. Right, an open mind is important, right? So from the incels to the PUAs, nobody on the manosphere is quite as obsessed with the red pill concept as the boys in MGTOW who aspire to live their lives without contact with women. Not entirely true. I mean, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I talk to them on a daily basis. Whether it's for work, for fun, leisurely, something a bit more than fun, if that makes sense. I mean, That's just, everyone's got their own way of seeing. But for me, I, live life normally. Just, keep in mind the lessons that MGTOW is taught. Hey, put in a part where you can pronounce it. So MGTOW pronounce, and then it like actually spells it out for you. So hey, props to who the fuck wrote this thing again? Parsons. Yeah, thanks, man. No, seriously, I appreciate that. I mean, I give you credit when it's due, right? So who achieve total enlightenment are said to be going monk, which is what it says on the tin, and giving up women. Okay, I gotta hand it to them also for coming. It's great. They're pretty funny. Give these. Let's comment. Came out right. So I should have got myself like a bottle of water before I done this. I didn't realize that. Anyways, getting back, it says that some make to have platonic relationships with women. Others keep transactions strictly commercial. Was Well, you notice about all of them is that talking about women. For those that are new to it, absolutely. But for those who have been to it for a while, I kind of don't give a shit. So like I'm pretty sure my like last few uploads have discussed it. But at the end of the day, my personal view on it is that as long as you're not negative about it and you don't go over the top about it, I personally don't give a shit. Here's the thing. I'm in high school about where I am in life, right? All the guys surrounding me, my age, right? They aren't exactly exposed to this type of stuff, we'll say online, right? But I can assure you that they talk about it much, much more than I do. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that objectively, that they talk about them more than I do. So I don't really see it as, aha, got you. You talk about girls more. I don't really give a shit about that, to be honest with you. So I want to kind of say, hey, that's my thought as someone who's been, covering these types of articles for a while, and that's my response to that. That's like it's not really even a think about. It just doesn't cross. Well, back to the article. It says at first glance, the official MGTOW website. Okay, here's the thing. I've been there in a while, so I don't know what it's like, but it's a nice website. I've learned some good lessons from there. So I've read some good stuff on there that's changed my perspective. But one thing I'll say is that yes, we have online voices, but that doesn't mean that they lead us. So they're not, they have the perfect domain. I mean, it's literally MGTOW.com, but that doesn't mean they're the official, because then it could be something that they say, for example, agree with. I'm sure there probably is. I just haven't looked hard enough. But maybe something that the creators of that website have said or done or whatever, and I don't agree with it. That doesn't mean that they represent my values. Right? So honestly, that's how I see it. There really isn't a true leader, because we're not a movement. Funny enough, the most popular video has saying that over and over and over again, even though it ain't true. But whatever. That's just how it is, I suppose. And shit, am I able to get screen share up or not? I'm not sure if my screen share is actually going through. Let me test that out. I want to see what it's doing. Yeah, that's really fucking weird. Aha, look at me. I'm